don't know about you guys, but for me, there's just something very odd about very dark man's arrest, really. When I first heard the news, I just said to myself, oh, he must have annoyed one government person or the other, or one big shot or the other. But only to my surprise, I heard that he was arrested in a bank. Yes, he was held or arrested or whatever in a bank. And now there's also an allegation of how the arrest was done. And it seems as if the bank, according to the allegation, that the bank concerned had something to do with it. And I was a bit worried. I was wondering, since when did banks start behaving like cabals, that kind of thing. But on a closer, I thought about it closely, or I put more thought into the matter, and I realized that if, for example, I'm a corrupt official, where is the place that I will keep the money I stole? Definitely in the banks. So in a way, banks would have something to do with somebody like me. And since we know that quite a number of individuals, especially within the circles of governance, have been accused at one time or the other of corruption, and we know that you won't keep your money in your house, you definitely keep it in the bank. So it shows that there's a sort of relationship. I don't know, I'm just suggesting there's a kind of relationship between bank top officials in the bank maybe and people in governance, and that's something worrisome. In recent times, depositors have this fear when they put their money in their account. They are not so sure that they'll find it there. Now, this particular case to do with very dark man, I don't know the details, but from what I heard, I followed some blogs on a YouTube channel, and from what I heard, it's like it has something to do with money being put in account, somebody's money being put in an account, and worry of how the money is being, or some worry about some withdrawals. And I think it's everybody's right. If you have money in your account, you really want to know how that money is being spent. For example, you want to know about withdrawals. Even if it's 10 naira, you want to know why 10 naira is being withdrawn from your account. And for crying out loud, if you have 1 million customers and you are taking 10 naira from each customer, you know what it means. So I don't know the details, and I'm not accusing any bank, but I know that quite a number of Nigerians have fear about depositing their money, because in recent times you hear about how they make withdrawals, sometimes big withdrawals. For example, there was a guy that came on Berekete YouTube channel, and this guy was talking about something that happened somewhere in the north, and then the ordinary president Ahmed, he now said that okay, people should donate money, that the man should give an account name and number, the bank name and number of the account that they should drop money. Immediately the man called the bank. The bank is a bank that is known to be foremost, that is known to be foremost, that is known to be the elephant kind of bank. I don't want to mention the name, but you know the bank I'm talking about. Ordinary president immediately said, don't you have another account? Because I'm always hearing stories of how people's accounts are being tampered with. So if that was the reason why very dark man went to the bank to inquire about money being tampered with in his account, or the account of someone that he knows personally, I think he had every right. And we should be careful what we are doing, banks, because if banks now get to the place that they are now seen as cabals, that means you now be scared to put your money there, because you don't know whether you won't be able to collect the money there the next time, or you'll be hounded, or you'll be harassed. This trend should stop, and whoever is in charge should look into this matter carefully, not because he's very dark man, because he's a popular person, but because it's fair to him and to others. So this case should be seen as being fair on all sides. They shouldn't say, okay, because it's very dark man, they will not do due diligence, or because it's a bank. All parties should be very, very fair and transparent, so that at the end of the day, Nigerians don't have further fear about their deposits in their accounts, or whatever, anything that has to do with banks. So please, what do people think about this matter? Do you think it's something we should take lightly, or is it something that we should really talk about? Because for example, if it was just an ordinary Nigerian, wasn't like very dark man that has a high profile, what would have happened? what would have happened, for crying out loud? If someone like very dark man allegedly could be harassed in that way, what would happen to an ordinary person that wants to find out about details about their account? Please, this matter should be settled, and a bank concerned should come out and give us the true pictures, tell us exactly what's happening, so that depositors will have trust in that bank and in other banks. So till I see you in the next video, we'll talk about something equally useful. Please ponder all I've said carefully. Write your thoughts on comments. What do you think? Do you think the very dark man is wrong, or the bank, they are wrong? Just let's continue the conversation in the comments. So take care and stay cool.